guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a grocery haul for you guys. I order my groceries through Woolworths and I typically will do a delivery. So usually I would do that on say like a Thursday, Friday, and they would deliver on a Saturday morning. However, this week has been different. So I did a click and collect as you had seen. So this is a typical order that I would do most weeks. It's a reasonably large buy, but I feel like our family goes through it. Like literally everything gets eaten, majority of the time anyway. So there's not a lot spared. So this whole amount of food cost me a total of $319.69. Now, I can't believe how expensive food has gotten. It's incredibly expensive these days. There are some things that I just will not stoop on. I feel like the quality of certain foods I feel like you should enjoy the taste of food is more so what I'm getting at. So there are some things that I just will refuse to not buy. So I am always on top of snacks and dinners for the kids. We do have there's no real organization to what I'm going to be showing you here, but I've got it all laid out in front of me because there's some stuff that needs to go in the freezer. So I'm going to try and get through this reasonably quick. But there are some things that I wouldn't usually buy, like the nappies and stuff like that, because I've still got Chloe who wears, well, Ari and Chloe still wears nappies at night. However, I haven't bought nappies for Chloe for quite some time, so I needed to get those today. So instead of me rambling on, we're just going to jump straight on in. Okay, let's start with the freezer stuff so then I can chuck it away in the meantime. So it has to be something like this in the freezer for kids. I just feel like kids love nuggets. So we get the dinosaur tempura nuggets in the Steggles brand, and I've tried other nuggets, but they always congregate back to this. Not the most cheapest, but like I said, I'd rather my kids enjoy a meal, and I could make my own chicken nuggets, but they won't eat them. So this is what we are left with. I also top up on these. We don't go through them all that much, but sometimes they are out of stock. So these ones specifically the kids love. So these ones are the thin and crispy in the Bird's Eye brand. Kids love these. We enjoy them too, so I get 2 at a time. Now, I have never tried this brand before, so let me know what you think if you have tried these. I love fish. Lucas refuses to eat this stuff because it is frozen from the supermarket. He essentially has fished in the past and he loves fresh fish. So do I, but I don't have the access to it, which I can get it from the co-op down the road, but it's just so expensive. So that is where I'll sort of stoop a little bit on fish. So this is just easy because it's in the freezer and I can chuck it in the air fry, and I think it still tastes great. So I end up getting the New Zealand Southern Blue Whiting Classic Crumb Fillets. So this is great just for a quick and easy thing to chuck on a wrap or something like that. I just love fish. I'm gonna dive on into the meat. So may as well start with the top one, which is the Hungarian hot salami. We love this one. It is super spicy. If you like heat, this is great. So we chuck that on our pizzas. Ham, I always get ham. This is just the champagne leg shaved ham, and we get an average of 500 grams each week. Average is around about $11, which is, I think, reasonable. I probably should have got more, to be honest with you, because we have it with eggs and we also have it with our wraps of a day for lunch. So got some sausages. These are mainly for the kids. We will have something different as a meat opposed to the sausages. The kids will usually eat these and like them. And I picked up 1 kilo of the lean mince. Now this is typically 90% more meat and 10% fat. So I wanted to get something that was a little bit more higher in protein. So we opted for this one. This is what we're going to use for our hamburgers for the week. Next up, we're gonna do some dairy. So 3 kilos of milk. We actually go through more than this, would you believe? Our kids love milk, and so do I. I'm a big coffee lover, and we also have cereals. And I work from home, so this also is for clients as well. So this is definitely necessary. And then we get butter, which is the Western Star butter, and this one is the spreadable kind, so it's 40% less salt. Feta, I love feta. This goes on our salads, and then I'm also going to be putting it on my eggs or frittatas as well. So that's a good little mix up from having cheese. These slices, I used to buy the block, but now I've just chosen my battles. I actually buy the sliced cheese, not as affordable, but it is just more of a quick and easy option for me just to whack it on the kids' wraps or whatever. I just find that it's just much simpler in my life. So we get the tasty slices. Mozzarella, this is something that I just can't stoop on. I know there's cheaper brands, but this one I specifically like. I just feel like it actually is an enjoyable brand to actually eat. It doesn't taste like plastic. It's got a nice flavor to it. So we get the, what is it, Perfect Italiano mozzarella. Yogurt, I get the value pack for the kids. So it comes in 3 different flavors, so vanilla, strawberry, and mango. Ari's the mango fan. Chloe, however, likes the strawberry and vanilla, so they just share it up. Chloe has the strawberry, Ari has the mango, and they share the vanilla. I just find these are really easy and a great snack for the kids. I got myself the vanilla YoPro yogurt this time. This is 15 grams of protein. I just really like the higher protein yogurts, and I have not tried the vanilla yet, so I usually get the strawberry. So I'll see how that one goes this week, which I'm sure it will be great. Vanilla's always easy. We always go through lots of eggs, and eggs is going to be something that I'm going to be incorporating in my breakfasts, so we're going to be going through a lot of eggs. We get a loaf of bread, which is usually the Helga's, and I really like the pumpkin seed and grain. It's just one of the ones that we gravitate to. I feel like the kids are happy with it as well. Every now and again, if Chloe gets a seed, she'll be fussy, but they will always eat this bread, and I feel like it stays reasonably fresh. I'd love to be able to get Baker's Delight bread, but we just do what we can. Mission wraps, we go through these lots. We usually have them for our lunches, just ham and salad wraps, or we can always make pizzas, which we do every Friday night, which is today. Burger Thins, we love these Burger Thins. These are 99 calories per serving. And I just really like them opposed to the thicker brioche ones. We love the brioche ones, but if we want to watch our calories, we will have these ones instead, and I just feel less bloated, I guess you could say. English muffins, something that I feel like basically most kids will eat. Chloe can be a little bit funny with them, but English muffins are always a great brekkie option, especially if you've got bacon and eggs in the fridge. My kids absolutely love Nutri-Grain. This is something that also Lucas eats as well. I, however, do not eat this, but the kids and Lucas love it, and apparently it's high in fiber and protein, so it's 4-star health rating. Look, I'm sure there's plenty of sugar in it, but the kids love it. So if they eat their breakfast, I am happy. Every time I get a different popcorn brand, I always gravitate back to this one. It is the cheapest that I could find, really, and I just enjoy it much more. Even Lucas will say that he enjoys this one as well. So the more expensive ones actually aren't as nice. So I always gravitate back to this one. And how many did you get? 10, it's a 10 pack. And I think it's like $3 something. So super affordable, and it is a great snack option for myself as well. Just grabbed a box of the tiny teddies for the kids just on the occasion when we go out. So this is not an everyday food for my kids, but it is just something to have in the cupboard for every now and again. Oh, I love these chicken crispy shapes. I love these. When I was younger, I loved them. So bloody delicious. They actually had a sale, so I picked up 2. This is mainly for the kids, especially like if we go to the beach or something like that. I like to chuck in something that we can all have. Love these. Low carb whipped chocolate protein bars. These are essentially for me. So Lucas gets the bigger protein bars. These are just a smaller one. I like them. I just feel like they are enough for me, and they're not too heavy on my stomach, so I really like those. Now, sometime of the night, I kind of crave like a bit of chocolate, so I always go and get myself a couple of squares of this guy. This is the 78% dark chocolate Lindt. It is so good. I love it. So that is my recommendation if you're wanting that little bit of a chocolate kick of a night. I have a couple of squares of that. It fulfills my chocolate kick, and I always top it off with a peppermint tea. Beetroot, gotta love beetroot. I have this on my wraps, my ham and salad wraps, and I also have it on our hamburgers. I feel like this just elevates your meal, like elevates it. I actually bought the real beetroot the other day. It's just, when it's not pickled, it's just not sweet enough. I really like the tin sliced beetroot. Mayo, we get the Hellmann's real mayonnaise. I just like the squeeze bottle. It's just easily squeezed on. I try to make everything easier in my life. Maver's crunchy peanut butter. This was something that Lucas really enjoys. So I like peanut butter in general, but he likes the crunchy one. It's a very heavy duty, big jar. So we do go through it, I must admit. We do put that in our protein shakes. We put it on our toast. We put it in our smoothies. So we use a lot. Black beans, we usually put these in our Mexican dishes. These are delicious and I always gravitate towards this brand. Sardines, we get these sardines from Mac. I always give him a sardine and some kibble overnight. Milk arrowroot biscuits. These are really great to have in the cupboard for the kids, especially if I'm just needing to give them something quick in the car. So this is like a little bit of a treat for those times when I'm needing it. Now for the fresh produce, I always get the kids watermelon, especially in summer. It is the best little treat to give your kids. I just love it myself, and so does Lucas. So we inhale watermelon when we buy it, so it will not last long in this house. We also get bananas. However, I tried the mini bananas this time because I find the really big ones at the moment too big. I don't know, I feel like the portion sizes, personally myself, I'm starting to have a banana before I go to the gym, and I feel like that size is way better, and I felt like they were like really quite affordable as well. They just weren't as expensive as the bigger ones. So I'm gonna try out the mini bananas. Apples, oh, we always love the Pink Lady apples. I always try to freshen up our fruit and vegetable throughout the week. So what I'm showing you today will be eaten pretty quick. So every like 3 days, I'm really topping up on fresh fruit and vegetables. Strawberries are just an essential. We always have strawberries in the fridge. It's just an easy snack or something to throw on our yogurt or something like that. So the kids are loving those, even in their lunch boxes. Baby cucumbers, I love the baby cucumbers. I'll just always gravitate towards the little ones opposed to the big ones. Tomatoes, I always get the, I think they're pronounced cilantro. I always get these ones. I know there are cheaper options, but I just don't like the taste of the other ones. They are not sweet and crunchy like these ones. I will eat these just as a snack as well. So I really cannot stew on my tomatoes. Capsicum is for our Mexican bowl, so I always get a green and a red. Great for our stir fries as well. So I always try and choose vegetables to get out of a few meals throughout the week. Broccoli, the smallest broccoli you've ever seen in your life. So I'm definitely gonna have to top up on the broccoli. I have no idea how much this cost me. I need to check that one. Zucchini is always a winner. I chuck this even on my pizza. It's just an easy veggie to chuck on your pizza. You can't even taste it. Mushrooms are essential. I'm gonna put these in with my eggs as well. We have them on our pizza, we have them in our stir fries. Leafy greens, I get the gourmet mixed leaves. This is just something that I feel like can be hit and miss. Sometimes it's not very fresh. I feel like this one looks okay. I did see a little bit of sogginess just here, but at the end of the day, I feel like this is just quick and simple for me. I always gravitate towards the mixed leaves and a good old bag of lemons. Cannot go without my lemons in the week. I add this to my drinks, I add it to my fish, I add it to anything really. I just love lemon. Last but not least, a couple of our household items, not something that we buy all the time, just top ups. So I get the Glad Wave Top Time. That was a mouthful for me anyway. So these are the garbage bags that I buy. It's just the 20 litre. So I feel like I usually try to get them when they're on sale. Also, these are all the things that I try to get when they're on sale, which is some washing powder. I was getting those little tablets. If you're a subscriber, I was getting the little tablets for a while to try out. I have gravitated away from them because they are costly and I just didn't really want to be spending the money on something like that. I'd rather put it into good quality food. So this is something that I will, I guess, stoop on. I know that it is essentially, you know, not the best thing to be putting in your machine, but this is what I get. So the cold power washing powder is what I get, and it is for sensitive, gentle on the skin. Olive dishwashing liquid. This smells pretty, really nice. So this is the peach extract and frangipani. I'm not even going to pronounce the first word before peach. But yeah, this one is it's pretty. It's got Aboriginal artwork on it. It smells incredible. So I really love that, and it was on sale. Topping up on our toothpaste essential. Got to get some Colgate. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Colgate, and we usually get the mint. I just realized that I got the wrong one. So we usually get the gel, but this has got like a mint stripe in it, not the one that I would usually get, but that's fine. And then I topped up on Chloe's nappies, like I said. I just get the Little Ones brand. I also love their wipes. Their wipes are, I feel like, really moist, whereas some are really dry, and I feel like they're really hard to pull out of the packet. The little ones are one of my favorite brands when it comes to the wipes, especially the nappies. I always use the Huggies when my kids were little. However, I gravitated to the little ones brand when the kids got a little bit bigger. However, Ari still is in the Huggies ones because I think most boys do have fuller nappies in the morning, so I'm gonna start doing some night toilet training with him eventually. I'm just gonna ease into that one. But yes, I use the Huggies still on Ari, but the little ones on Chloe. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and gave you some inspiration for some of your meals for throughout the week, or even just some random snacks that I have shown today. So I just feel like the click and collect or the delivery is the best alternative, especially for being a mum. I don't even think I've stepped into a grocery shop other than just topping up, but I have not done a big grocery shop in a very long time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.